Brother Mike, would you introduce our program, please?
Today we're lucky to have Kip Robins from the LISD Technology Department to come and share with us, and so I just got to meet him a few minutes ago. Seems like a good guy, and I'm excited for his program. So come on up, Kip.
Thank you very much for having me here. It's a privilege to be in this room with all of y'all. Okay. My name is Kip Robins. I'm the Director of Technology. I'm working on my full second year here in Livingston. It's been quite a road building experience here. Previously, I came from Region 6, which is the Education Service Center up in Huntsville, and so I just kind of followed Dr. Hawkins over here, and we've been able to do some really great things. So I'm going to start off with a video, and it kind of explains what has happened in the last 2 years, and then we're going to go into what we're doing this year. We had 2 visitors that traveled from Taiwan to Livingston ISD in a recent visit with our D-Link representatives from California. Livingston was part of a D-Link case study. When we first began talking about adding 3,500 Chromebooks to the existing network, it was not feasible. Livingston High School required the most work because we were adding 1,100 devices to an unsecured network infrastructure. We worked with D-Link to prepare for the fall of 2016 Chromebook project. This was the first semester that we implemented the one-to-one initiative, allowing every student a separate Chromebook. Not only did we need a dependable network to support over 3,000 devices, but we needed to allow for continued growth. Our goal was to have every student logged in and working at the same time without the network timing out. We worked with D-Link throughout our transition. Phase 1 included a complete upgrade to the core wired network. We upgraded to efficient routing, including a 10 gig network to allow for growth. We prepared for a future VoIP implementation, which is used today for our telephone system. The VoIP phone system allows teachers and staff to receive voice messages through their email. Many of our teachers do not have phones in the classrooms. The VoIP system allows them to receive voicemail through their email. This has given parents another way to communicate with teachers without disturbing instruction time. Parents may contact teachers by calling or emailing them. Messages are then sent to their email box. We originally planned to release the Chromebooks 1 grade level at a time, so we would be able to test the wireless network after each rollout. We passed out Chromebooks to 1 grade level with 0 problems reported. The second and third day, we released multiple grade levels at a time. We were able to roll out all the student devices within 1 week and had over 3,500 devices working over our new wireless network with no reported issues. The fact that we were able to go from network design to full working implementation within 5 months was surprising, not just to me, but to others that I work with in the industry. What Livingston ISD did in 5 months, other districts have spent years trying to accomplish. It was all due to the hard work and focus of your Livingston Technology Department and the engineers of D-Link that made this happen. To roll out a new network and have 0 issues is practically unheard of. That simply never happens when doing something on this scale. The systems we have now use high-performance switches that set the stage for better manageability, security, and faster, more robust network efficiency. Today, more than 2 years into our new network, our teachers and students are delivering digital learning more effectively than they ever imagined. Teachers plan their daily lessons around digital curriculum without worries. I'm proud that we have the largest D-Link network, but the best thing is that we are giving our students an opportunity to be successful and Livingston ISD to continue to be a leader in technology. The reason this is so important is we look at the money that we spend in technology, and there's a lot of money that's spent on that. Our VoIP system alone, we spent close to $120,000 putting in a new phone system. But before that, we were spending $120,000 a year on phones. So what we've done is we've moved our money around to put money into things. The Chromebooks, again, with our digital technology, them getting this technology through their Chromebooks now has saved the cost of having to print, having the printers on every desk. We actually had a conversation the other day where we still had 10 pallets of paper sitting in our warehouse that we were expecting to order another load. So we're saving money with going digital, with moving that direction, and preparing our students to be in that world. Because when they go to apply for a job, that's very important for them to be ready to work in that environment. So what's new for 2017-18? We have some really neat programs going on. We've upgraded our projectors. This is year 2 of our projector upgrade. Our old projectors were obviously old and have seen better days. Most of our projectors were either 2008 to 2006 projectors. We're changing them out with LEDs, so there's no more bulbs to change, maintenance free, less cost, and longer life. So we won't have to worry about these projectors for the next 5 to 10 years. And we're saving money on electricity at the same time. Also, we're centralizing our camera system. Before, anyone that knows anything, we had multiple camera systems everywhere, and this one would hold 2 weeks of data, this one would hold 2 weeks of data. And so it was a constant battle. We combined all those. We're going to go into a little more information on that here shortly. Digital message boards, you'll see this after Thanksgiving. So as a parent, you come to the school, you're waiting to pick up little Johnny or little Susie. We'll have a big monitor up there that will be just for those parents. Picture day on this day. Don't forget to purchase your Chromebook insurance, things like that. And that's going to be integrated into a much bigger system as we move forward. And then 2 of the other projects we're working on that I'm very excited about, I'll talk more about. Wi-Fi on the activity buses, and then Campus Eye, which is a bullying app / crime watchers that we're going to be pushing out as of today. So Wi-Fi on the school buses, crazy idea, right? No. We actually outfitted 6 of our school buses. Those are our activity buses. So when our students, now they have their own device, Miss Jones gives them homework. They need to do their homework, but they're having to travel to Beaumont, Texas to play a game or have a UIL event. Now they're able to connect while they're on the bus doing their homework, and so now there's no excuse. I got back late from the game last night. So this was done right before school starts, and as we continue to grow this, the program will grow, obviously. One other note to make from this, which is really neat, and this is kind of our ability to give back to the community. In the event that we have a Hurricane Harvey that devastates us, where Livcom has wires down and nobody has Wi-Fi, we can actually pull up these buses into a community, crank them on, and enable the guest wireless, and now they're a hotspot for the community. So again, it has a lot of different aspects that we can do, always thinking about what we can do to give back to the community. Campus Eye, this is a neat program. This was actually, we were approached by First State Bank about sponsoring this product. And what Campus Eye does for us is twofold. One, it's a Crime Stopper app, so that either a teacher, a student, or someone in the community can actually report a Crime Stopper, and it will go directly to our campus officers to start the investigation. With that, and also with the bullying app, you can report these offenses, and it goes into a database, and it goes directly to that person that needs to report on it. What makes this piece so nice, besides having all that documentation there, is it gives the officer an opportunity to open a chat session up with whoever has made the report. So whether it's a community someone out in the community or a student or a teacher, they're able to talk back and forth, and all that information is actually logged. And so now we finally have a place to keep all of our data, so if we need to pull a report or need to pull an incident, we're able to do that. So I don't know if anyone's here from First State Bank, but thank you. This is going to really help us out quite a bit. And just so you know, you can go to your app store, and we're going to be announcing the sign-up code right here is what you need. So if you have a student that goes to Cedar Grove, once you enter that information, it will ask you what site you want to register to. That way, when it pulls that information, it will know what you're reporting, what site you're reporting to. All right, cameras. This is a big deal and much bigger. Again, this is kind of the Oz behind the curtain. You know, something most people don't see about us in technology is, you know, the cameras are nice to have in the event that something happens. We're not, nobody's sitting there watching to see, you know, if you're walking down the hall or running down the hall. But in the event that somebody needs information, this is very important. And before, nobody had access to our camera system from the outside. You had to be sitting in the officer's office or the principal's office in order to access this. Now our law enforcement agency has access to our camera system. In the event, God forbid, that we have an active shooter, or we have a situation where they're sending officers onto our campus, they're able to pull up a map over here on the left-hand side. You'll see the map with the camera layout, so that the officer who may not be familiar with the building can actually click on the cameras and see what's going on in that particular hallway. You know, hopefully saving the life of you know, people that we're trying to protect. But so that's a big piece of this project, is to be able to keep our people safe. And then on the right-hand side, it's just something that we're able to do now, where the athletic director, he has access to every campus, everything that affects his job. So if he wants to be able to look to see at the intermediate, to see that campus there, he has the ability to do it from home, from his tablet, from his smartphone, wherever it may be. They now have access to it. This system is going to tie into our door access system, and also part of that monitoring system that we talked about at the very beginning, where in the event that we're in a lockdown, we literally can press one button and lock down the entire campus or the entire district. And with those monitors, we'll be able to send out a message, tornado warning, shelter in place, whatever the case is. So it's more than just cameras, but it's a security system that gives us the ability to help those that we're trying to serve. And then something that dear and near to my heart is the Chrome Dome. The Chrome Dome, last year we started a program where students started doing the repairs. We have all these Chromebooks now. So instead of sending them off for repairs, now we actually do the repairs ourselves, and our students are the ones that actually do it. What makes this program so neat, and this is the part that I want y'all to hear because y'all are community leaders, these kids are ready the day that they walk out of school to help you as a community business leader. First State Bank actually picked up one of our kids last year as a intern. These kids get HP certified on everything from servers to printers to computers, everything HP offers, and this year they're getting an A+ certification, which in the technology world is a big deal. These are seniors that go through this program, so when they graduate, a lot of them are going to college, a lot of them are you know, staying here and going to college. They're looking for jobs, and if you're looking for an IT guy or girl, this is where you're going to get it. These people are ready to work. Very near and dear to me. I'm very proud of the success of this. We really happy with what's going on. I'd like to have some other logos up here next year. And then finally, we only have a great technology department because of those people that have supported us and served us and given us the support that we needed. You know, the former board members and the current board members. You know, I know we have some in the room. I'd like for y'all to stand up because I really want y'all to, I want the community to see who has actually given that to us. So please stand, board members and former. Henry, that's you too. Come on. Don't be embarrassed. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. No, seriously, y'all's support has been absolutely amazing. Dr. Hawkins has drove this bus all the way, and without the support of these people, we would not be where we are today. And we are, I'm going to tell you right now, we are the leaders. You can draw a fly a crow 60 miles in any direction, and we are the leader in technology around here. Our kids are getting the very best, and it's because of the support of these folks right here. And Jennifer makes all of us look good by putting these videos together and always updating our Facebook page. There's so many people to thank, but we have something to be proud of here. I'm very proud to be part of this team. So with that having been said, thank you for your time. If y'all have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them.
What was the sign-up code for your campus site?
It's going to be K, I bet you Jennifer knows this off the top of her head, K5JS.
Thank you.
If you have.
Yes, sir.
On the Chromebooks, do you teach in junior high keyboarding so kids?
Actually, yes. So from 4th grade to 12th grade is 1-to-1. Primary campuses, we have 3 and 4 per classroom. We're working to get to the magic number of 10, which would be, breaking out. And they do a lot of combined teaching like that. And so we're trying to get to that magic number 10. But yes, they do teach typing on an actual computer in junior high. And I know the typing teacher, and she's very adamant about it. Yes, sir.
Just curious, what's the average lifespan of a Chromebook?
We don't know that answer just yet. We ran into some issues right now. We were pushing for 5 years, but we've noticed what the industry has done now is they've reduced the number of parts, or the parts that they're producing. And so this summer it actually became more difficult to get some parts that we normally would have abundant supply of. So we're actually trying to figure out the longevity of the Chromebook. It's just a browser. It's a very simple, there's no hard drive in it that we really have to be concerned with. So theoretically we should be able to get 5 years, but it looks like because of the parts world, we're looking at about 4 years out of the Chromebook. Yes, sir.
Do those tech students make house calls?
Not at this time, but that's not we joke about that. That's not a bad idea.
Yes, a good fundraiser.
That would be.
We're making a
That's
good offer.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think somebody was setting me up when I was hooking up earlier.
Yeah.
Did you have a question?
Oh, I wondered, on this, you said you could tell which school that you want to look at. What if you have children in different grades, different
So
schools?
you would pick one school, and then when you report incident, you can actually put in the name, and whoever the administrator is would see that and forward it on to that campus.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
just pick one
Yeah,
school and.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely see that. The Campus Eye is kind of it's a generic app, but it does what we want it to do. I would like to have a little more, breakout on there, but for what it costs and what it does, it really works well for us.
Where's your office at? Where do y'all-
We are in the old athletic building. I'm in the girls' dressing room. I'm the only tech director that has a shower in his office. So yeah, we're over at the old athletic building by the intermediate school. Any other questions? Y'all need to be proud of the school district. I've been here for 2 years, and I've seen some great changes in the school district. The way that things happen here are just amazing. The students are getting what they need. I know we always hear the negative because we never talk about the positive, but there's some great things going on in Livingston ISD. So y'all all should be proud of it. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.